Hey guys,
I'm Jeri.
I'm Ciara.
We're ladies.
And we tangent. What's up, everyone?
What's up, everyone?
Hello. Hello from the bed.
I don't know why I started talking before I was situated. I'm okay now.
Okay.
I'm okay now.
Well, I was worried about you, and I was like, I'll just wait until you give. But you were just fluffing and talking.
Well, I'll tell you. I'm a rip the Band-Aid kind of person. But I'll also say, when I put something on our story today that was like, hey, do you want us to do a Q&A? Do you want us to do an assumptions or a game night? Because I can't laugh. I can laugh. I just can't laugh hard.
That's about it. Don't ask for any more.
But I also can't sneeze, and I also couldn't go downstairs. So we wanted something easy.
And I make her sneeze constantly.
Listen, you saw what happened last time I sneezed.
Oh my God. Horrifying.
And I'll get into that. But what I was going to say is people were like, why can't you laugh? Why do you need to do it upstairs? What happened to Jeri? And I'm like, wow. Fake fans. You guys haven't been listening. You should already know.
Shame on all your names.
No, I don't care. I just thought it was funny. Yeah. One person was like, hey, maybe just don't do it. And I'm like, you don't know me at all. You don't know
us, no.
This honestly has been, feels like an achievement for me.
Yeah, it's good.
Yes.
And you need that because
if you don't know what I'm talking about, I have my procedure. I have my I have my tummy tuck, which I've been ashamed to call it a tummy tuck. I keep calling it my procedure to remove excess skin, which is literally called a tummy tuck, but I am still working through some negative intrusive thoughts around just the term.
Right.
Which is dumb, but
no. Yeah, you're good. Shit, what was I going to say?
You were going to say that it's good for me to do this.
No, because, whenever I had my procedure, which was
your gibblerectomy.
My gibblerectomy, I was like in a bit of a fucking funky, and you get to like the point where you're like, well, I guess this is just my life where I'm just in bed all the time, and I am not, and I was even getting up and moving probably more than you were, because I had to take care of a baby by myself.
Well, and also like...
I had a lot less done. A lot less. So
you don't necessarily need your face to walk.
No. It did hurt, though.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Getting up and being mobile and, like, having to get up from things with my face. As you see, I do.
Because I lead with this face.
Obviously. But yeah, you start to be on a bit of an emotional roller coaster. So I'm glad that this was like, this will probably be a highlight.
And like, I'm someone who can't sit still. I don't like to do nothing.
No.
I've been seeing things that need done around the house, and I just want to help.
Yep.
Not because I feel like I need to, but just because I really want to be able to move.
Yeah.
And if you guys are unfamiliar with what a tummy tuck is, essentially, my kids stretched my stomach to high heaven, and I had loose skin that bothered me. And so, trigger warning for just gross surgical things. Oh, and here's Birdie. They took out about, I don't know how far above my belly button they went. And then they went all the way from my belly button to my
I saw it.
Pubic line.
I wasn't in there, but afterwards.
I was high because you walked in and that doctor walked over and he was like, what do you think? And I'm laying there naked.
He was like, look at my work. And I was like, that is fucking beautiful. At that point, I didn't care. I didn't care either. Yeah.
I dropped my pants while you were like in recovery.
Yeah. But she had stitches all the way across. And
it's like a belt.
I could not believe that I was so able to be like, that's fine, and I'm fine with that, and that looks great. She looks wonderful. Jeri, how are you doing? Are you okay? Because I was her ride,
What I heard her say was, honestly, I'm pissed.
I was pissed.
Look at your boobies.
They were fucking beautiful. Just beautiful boobies, and I'm furious about it.
Oh, because they did take, they did a fat transfer to my boobs.
Yeah.
And because
they just look like pregnancy boobies now, which is like, those are my favorite boobies that I've ever had, was my pregnancy boobies.
They're not my favorite boobs. I hated when my boobs were pregnancy boobs, but my boobs are still very swollen right now, so they'll go down and they won't sit like boulders.
Yeah.
Which is, if they stay there, that's fine, but they won't.
So. I loved it. But then he was like, yeah, come see what we got. And I was like, I can't believe I'm doing this right now, but he just showed me what was taken off.
Yeah.
Just on the side. And I was like,
I told my mother-in-law that they got just about 4 pounds of skin off of me.
Yeah.
And she was like, you don't have 4 pounds of skin.
It doesn't
and
look
I was like,
yeah, because you couldn't.
I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
I sure did.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was.
I saw it.
That was. He like held
I was
it up.
shocked.
He held it up like it was a newborn baby, and he was like, "Look at this! Look at this thing!" Started patting
Isn't it neat? When you think about, he opens the door, there's so many,
all the bellies. Oh, I'm sick of bellies. Anyway,
it was beautiful. It was beautiful because I could tell how happy you felt in your body, and that you. I don't know. I've never seen you high before. That was a fun experience.
Let me tell you,
but you were also high and like about to pass out, so that wasn't as fun.
Oh yeah. I was coming off of it at that point.
So was I when you saw me. So I felt like,
yeah, and the adrenaline of all of it was happening.
Yeah,
I had a very, very weird experience, because I don't like being high and I don't like being drunk, despite like the fact that you guys have seen me drunk many, many times.
Surprisingly, you see it a lot. We don't do it a lot.
I don't like getting to a certain kind of drunk.
Me neither. I feel like, yeah,
I'm a very
controlled
drunk. The one that you see me is the one that I have decided that like, that's the cap.
Well, you're safe. You're at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I don't like feeling
out of control.
Yes. Or just kind of like floaty. And I think it's because there's so much going on in this here dome piece up here. I remember I went to outer space because certain parts hurt more than the others.
Yeah.
And so sometimes I was like, I'm gonna need a little bit more of this. And so I would just go to the moon. And I had this thought when I was high.
Yeah.
And I looked at everyone around me and I was like, oh my God. I'm going to get deep for a second, and please don't think that I'm just high. But this is gas. This is just chemicals.
Yeah.
And I'm taking in chemicals. And it is making me no longer feel my body, but my mind is still here, meaning that my body is just something I'm experiencing. Yeah. And it is not me.
That is beautiful, honestly. Right? That's so good.
Because the chemicals were just interacting with the chemicals that I am using to experience life through.
Yeah.
But it's not me.
You were also really numbed up, but yeah. Like you like your whole body was so fucking numb.
No. Yes, but no.
No.
Like, I'm telling you, I could feel a lot. A lot of it was pressure.
Yeah.
But one of the things Ciara and I talked about, I love that they do, is when something was painful, we'd call it spicy.
Yeah. Is that a little too spicy for you?
And that's another thing is I really challenged myself during this procedure. I had a lot of, it was very transformative, not just physically, just like mentally, emotionally for me, it was transformative. I was feeling discomfort places.
Yeah.
And I was not saying anything.
Yeah, because that's what we do.
Yeah, I was trying to like grin and bear it. I was trying to like push through. I was trying to like talk myself out of it. And then I was like, they wouldn't tell you to tell them that you're in pain. If they didn't want to know that you're in pain, they want this to be an enjoyable experience for you.
Yeah.
And everyone's tolerance is different, and everyone responds to numbing medication differently. Like, it's important to communicate your needs.
Yes.
And so, oh baby, I was like, spicy, ouch. You better not. Ooh.
Well, and I do want to say too, because that was my bad, because okay, we make jokes about the burnt butthole thing.
Yeah.
But that was my bad, because I was supposed to tell them when it felt spicy. She was like, let me know, because you can turn the machine down. For me, I was just like, I can take it. I can take whatever you got.
I don't want to be a bitch.
Yeah, but no, it's because on certain areas you need to tell them so that they don't burn you, because she can't tell if my skin is reacting the way other people's skin. So I was like, I'm grinning and bearing it. Then I was like, ow, that really hurt. It turned out I had a burn on my butt. The next time I told them, guess what? Now I don't even feel anything when they're down in that area. And it still is working. She's like, all I had to do was turn down the machine. Why wouldn't you tell me? And I was like, oh, because I think that's a trauma thing that I feel like I have to grin. Like,
certainly.
I have to grin and bear. And my mom, sorry, she's going to listen, but she's always so proud of it. Which is funny because she's like, I made her tough because we didn't go to the doctors and we didn't like.
No, that's the
you
thing.
Toughed it out,
and I wear it like a badge of honor.
I did tough it out, but also sometimes it's bad because I'm too tough, and then we joked about that at Thanksgiving because she made that joke, like we tough it out, and I was like, yeah, now me and Taylor are really good at hiding our feelings. We don't show emotion. Tough.
What a skill set. But yeah, I just started telling him, and then I had to pee really bad, but I didn't want to inconvenience them with my urine. Yes. So I was
when you get high, I was so nervous. I was like, I'm gonna piss. I am gonna piss while I'm high because my body will just not. Yeah, but so was I, and so I was so scared that my body, when I got too high, was gonna be like, we don't want to do this.
Well, all I kept thinking is that like I don't want to clench and be tense when he's trying to do this stuff, and then it physically makes it more painful for me because I can't relax because I'm trying to hold my bladder.
Yeah.
So I told him that I had to pee, and he was like, now would be a great time to do that. And I was like, okay. And they're like, you ever used a she-wee? And I was like, no, but I cannot wait. I thought they were going to take me to the bathroom. No, ma'am.
Just right on
that.
They
had me scooched to the front of the chair, and I'd peed into like this. It looked like a canteen that you would take on a hike. It was amazing. I did it 2 more times in there.
So personal with those nurses. Like, you're just like, hey, ladies. And that's why the one time when I was so I have 2 people who have done my laser hair removal, and it's so funny because the one time I was just on all fours while she was getting my back end, and the other one came in and she was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, because she knocked but didn't realize that there was someone in there, and then she goes, it's just Ciara, and I turned around and I was like, you could tell from back there.
What's up, girl?
But they know because I'm just always she knows this booty hole. But like they know that I'm very comfortable with being like, hey, if you work here, you can see my everything. I don't care.
Truly. Nothing. I was having nightmares. I think I talked about this in the dream episode where I had never previously had dreams where I was naked.
Yeah.
I started having nightmares where I was trying to go for a run.
Yeah.
The night before the procedure, in my dream, I was going for a run, and I was running home, and it was Halloween, and there were kids walking around in costumes, and there were people out on their front porches.
Oh, not in front of children.
And I'm naked. I think I had like a little tiny thong on, like when you go to get a spray tan, and then I'm running trying to hold my boobs to cover them. And I think it was because I knew that I was going to have to get butt naked.
Yeah.
And I was butt naked, but I did have this hat on, this ski hat.
I have a picture of her in it.
I walk in and they're like, it's a non-negotiable. It's going to be cold in there. We want you to be comfortable. And I'm like, hell yeah, thank you so much.
Yep. Oh, that's beautiful. They really do care about your comfort so much.
Absolutely.
And it's beautiful.
It really gave me an opportunity to advocate for myself and express how I was feeling and not receive anything other than like accommodation.
Yeah, they are not upset about it. When you're like, hey, I can't handle that, they're like, don't worry about it. Let's get you this so that you're more comfortable. And like, yeah, whenever
I've never experienced that before.
Never. When I had to be like, hey, tip me, like I'm going to pass out, because he thought it was too spicy. When I was like, hey, because I was tapping him, my mouth was open. He was inside, so I couldn't say it was spicy. Yeah. But he's like, too spicy. And I was like, I'm going to pass out. And he was like, okay. And I thought they're going to be like, oh, we got to stop. Come on, guys. But they were so like, it's okay, sweetie. It's okay. They were talking to me the way I've always wanted to be talked to. I was just like,
yeah, the amount of praise.
Wonderful.
I apologized to them like several times, and they're like, what are you doing?
They told me you were so great. They were like, I had a post-op appointment at 1 p.m. So I came in and I was like, how's she doing? Well, first they were like, you won't believe who's here. Because they knew that I was your ride and that I already knew. And I was like, how's she doing? And they were like, honestly, she's a delight. Listen to her playlist, which it was so loud that I could hear it in the waiting room. Over the waiting room playlist. I was like, this is wonderful music. I think it's like my playlist.
Did I tell you what I started with? Because that was not the playlist the whole time.
No.
I had levels.
Okay.
We started with Boys to Men.
You got to.
I listened to I'll Make Love to You 3 times. It was on
just to get you prepared.
I didn't know. It was just on that playlist. It had it 3 different times. And the one time, one of the nurses was like, this is a really long song. And I go, to be fair, it's played back to back. And it's played twice. Really freaked me out at first because I am high, but I'm certain now that it played twice. And they're like, oh shit, yeah, it did. And then
they did that because the playlist they put for me at first, they just told Alexa to play something and it started over. And so they're like, have we fucking heard these songs before? And I was like, I'm on the moon. And I'm like, have we?
I don't know. Sometime in our lives, haven't we all? And then after that, we started listening to Styx.
Okay.
And so we're listening to Styx classic rock for a little bit.
Sure.
And then when you got there, when it was really...
When I got there, it was Justin Timberlake. It was like, having Nick butter into this song.
Is that what was on?
Yeah,
it was early 2000s is what they were playing.
Which I was like, this is my shit. She's listening to my shit.
Yeah, because we didn't have the same shit.
We do. That's why they were like, this sounds like what you listen to during yours. I was like, because we're the same person. Sort of. But you had levels. And then I only had a 2-hour procedure.
Yeah, I had a really long procedure. And then at the end, I listened to Penny and Sparrow. Cause that was my my downer.
That's good.
My cool off.
Okay, cool down.
My cool down. My Kool-Aid.
This is my Kool-Aid.
I did cry during the procedure because I told them, and something that bothers me a lot. I don't know if we've talked about this before or if anyone else can relate to this, but I hate when I'm trying to express like a real genuine feeling and my voice is shaking and crying. Yeah. And I think it's just because the patriarchy has told us that if you're emotional, that you're irrational.
Weak. You're being weak. You're being irrational. Get it together.
So yeah, it's like there's no validity in anything you're about to say because you're being emotional. Mm-hmm. So I was trying not to cry, but I was high. So there's only so many things I could control at that point. But I told them, I was like, as a survivor of SA, this feels like the first thing that I have had done to my body that I chose to have done to my body. The first painful and uncomfortable thing that I chose to have done.
For me.
Yeah.
Because, birth is, but it's for another human.
Well, and I didn't have control over that.
Yeah.
I didn't have control over how I gave birth, when I gave birth, what the process of it. Not only
very quickly.
Yeah, and not only was my SA something that I was kind of made me feel like my body wasn't mine.
Yeah.
My pregnancies made me feel like my body wasn't mine.
100%.
And I've had so much trauma surrounding my body. It just, whenever they closed me up and they told me to look, I was like, I recognize that.
Yes.
I recognize this body. And it's not because it's smaller, it's because it is mine. Yeah. It was like, whatever I had removed was the physical manifestation of the trauma I've been carrying around for decades.
Yep. No, that makes 100% sense.
Yeah. But I was like, I'm sorry that I'm crying while I'm telling you this, but like, this is for real. This is some for real shit, okay?
I'm not just high, I am emotional. I'll tell you that for free.
100%. And then I told you that I wasn't going to tell you until the podcast how I peed.
Oh.
Okay. So, I had the shiwi. Sure. Okay. They let me take it home. There's a hole in my compression garment that I wear.
There's a hole in the bottom of the in the seat.
That makes it super, super easy for me to pee. I literally just put that thing in the hole. I put that thing back where it came from.
Or so help me.
And it helps me. It helps. And I have another story to tell you about that too.
I have a story too about going to see your big go on.
Okay. So the procedure was great. Everything was wonderful. I think I do have a nerve in my leg that was either triggered or is like feeling some type of way. And so especially like the day that I got home, I felt like I was being stabbed in the leg.
Oh yeah. Anytime you do anything like that, it is gonna, obviously all your nerves are kind of inner.
Right. They're just figuring themselves out again. Mm-hmm. And so I couldn't walk. Once I got into bed and I had to pee, sitting up was painful. So I was laying down and then.
That's when you got home?
Yes. When I had to pee, I was like, Shane, can you help me? And so I tried to walk and I couldn't. And I was like, can you get me a bottle? That's what they did at the what's it called? I almost called it the program. That's where Ollie goes. Where did I go?
The fine arts skin and laser?
That store.
The medical place.
That store. The body store. So he's like, do you have a bottle? I'm like, no, I don't think they sent me home with a bottle, but is there something here?
Could you just get a tub or something?
He walks in here and hands me a peanut jar. and my shiwi, and so I peed into the peanut jar. And it was one of those big ones. And so for a while I was
thank
just
God.
Yeah, for a while I was just peeing right here off the side of the bed into a peanut jar. So
that's good.
But now I can make it all the way to the toilet. Yay me!
I saw it the other day. I was there for that as well. Trying to wrangle your children.
I'm just standing there with my shiwi. And this is the other story I was going to tell you. Shane walked in the one day after I had gone, and he goes, hearing you pee with that thing makes me feel really good about my prostate. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why?
A weird fucking thing to say to me right now.
And he's like, because the pressure of your stream. And I'm like, it's not coming directly from me. It has to go through this funnel. I got competitive about my pee stream.
Don't you fucking wait till I'm out of this thing and we'll piss together.
Dueling pissers. That's what we're going to be.
Well, you tell me my prostate's fucked up.
I don't have a prostate. Right?
That was a joke.
Don't tell me. Is it missing? Is it like your appendix?
I was never born with one.
I gotta be careful because, like we talked earlier, I sneezed. I told her, I go, Ciara, I think I saw through space and time.
And I sneezed when I got mine done, and obviously mine was in my mouth, so I was like, yeah, mine hurt. I don't think we felt the same thing. Because when I saw what happened with yours, I was like, oh.
So right when I sneezed, I was laying down, and so my stomach quickly lifted right at my incision. Sorry, this is so gross. Immediate bruise.
Only because I've seen the pictures.
Immediate bruise.
She sent me so many pictures.
I sent her so many pictures. First of all, I asked for consent.
You did, and I thank you for that because I would have been blindsided if you wouldn't.
I asked for consent, and then you were like, "I want to tell you no, but show me."
But I need to see it now.
Yeah,
I really wanted to say no.
Then I was concerned that I had necrosis.
Yeah,
so I was like, "Will you show Corey?"
I was like, he can come look. And you're like, it's right by my pubes. Will you just show him the picture?
I was like, let me crop this.
And he was like, no, it looks like a bruise. And I was like, oh, great.
God.
Great.
It is getting better. I've been checking it.
Yeah.
I was able to shower twice.
Oh, that's amazing.
I know.
Showering.
First time I sat down and Shane showered me.
Yeah. Showering was scary. Again, mine was not that bad, but just I remember washing my face. Yeah. Okay. So my story, it's really just not that anything, but it was just funny because normally not a lot of people are in the waiting room when I go, but you were getting your thing done, so I was sitting there and I was just listening to the music. I was just picturing being there with you. And I didn't notice that there was a woman sitting across from the way. So I'm just looking at the wall, daydreaming as sorry Mosby scratching himself. Fuck. He's like, yep, he's gonna come up here.
Good.
Lay down. No, why don't you just sit right in front of my face?
Mosby, hey, lay. Thank you.
And what did she say? I wrote it down so I could make sure that it's not even that funny. I told it to Corey and he was like, I'm not laughing.
Well, great.
No.
I'm so glad that we've taken this much time.
It just felt
recap it. No.
Kind of like no. It felt like a movie, okay? Because I'm just sitting there and then all of a sudden I hear right from your direction, I'm looking here and she goes, am I the only one who's ready for Christmas or what? And I look around like, surely that can't be to me. Sorry. I'm sorry. Take all the time you need. Okay. That's really funny.
Thank you. You told me it wasn't going to be funny.
Well, Corey did laugh, and then I felt subconscious about how funny I thought it was. Because I wish a camera was on me because I looked at her like, who the fuck are you talking to? Stop. Sorry.
Oh my God, that hurts.
Sorry.
But that's so funny.
But turns out it was me. And
who said it?
No, it was the woman in my brain. I was the only one in there.
Okay. God.
No, she was talking to me, but I was just like, that was such a funny way to fucking start a conversation with someone who's not looking or paying attention to you. Then I have another story. Here, this one's less funny.
Okay.
And it should make you feel better. I'm sorry. I'm a very fucking funny person. So, after I went to Pulp for you, but never. It was so funny how I said that. Pulp.
Why did you say it like that? You said it like I was a burden.
was trying so hard to not say it in any inflection.
I'm sorry. I just think you're funny.
I know. I'm really fucking. I'm a goofy girl.
Stop being so silly.
I'm a silly Billy.
Okay.
So.
After you went to Pulp.
I went for Jeri first because she needed a kale kapow. By the way, Pulp is a smoothie place. She wasn't feeling too hot after the procedure.
I was like, I need all the greens you got.
So I got her one, and I was like, great. And afterwards, I was like, you know what? That actually sounds fucking great, and I would love one as well.
Oh.
But the one I wanted, all the ingredients in it, it was called, by the way, I had my whole family with me. I wanted the hangover relief.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because the ingredients look the best to me.
Yeah.
But I don't get a big one because I can't drink it all. So I had to order a kid's. I had to order a kid's hangover relief. Fuck, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, it was not supposed to be funny.
I didn't. Well, no.
Both of those are very funny stories. Oh.
Well, there's going to be more.
More?
Yeah.
To this
Can you handle it?
Hold on, let me reposition.
Okay. I'm sorry, I should stop. This feels like torture, but like
okay,
the story is so good.
This is what I did yesterday when I was laughing. I would just look down and go, oh.
So if you hear that, we're not being haunted.
Guess what? It didn't help. I'm just learning the people I was with yesterday aren't as funny. Okay. Fuck. How do I do this? Okay. Go ahead.
So,
oh my god, the color of my leg with these lights on it. That is ghoulish. We are haunted.
By your lower half.
Fuck. Okay, try again.
So, we go there.
Mm-hmm.
I get the kids hangover relief.
Yep.
And Noah gets like a strawberry extreme. Corey gets a 3-berry. Okay. And we all take sips of each other's because COVID has taught us nothing. Uh-huh. And Noah's like, yours is really good.
Oh
no. I want that next time. What do I have to ask for? I was like, no, don't worry about it. He's like, I'm going to tell my dad. What was that? I'm going to tell my dad I had a hangover. And it was really good.
Great. Amazing. Like, can't wait for that conversation.
No, you did not have a hangover. It was a smoothie. Anyway, so it wasn't that funny.
Oh, okay. That was the end of it?
That was it.
Thank God. Wow. I felt like I made it to the end of the marathon.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay.
Those are just really
are my pants up?
Fun
oh, yeah, they are. Sorry.
I pantsed you while you were under there.
I have shorts on, but like the legs of the shorts are really, really loose. And so I accidentally almost felt my own crotch and was like, whoa, that's something I don't want on the internet.
Loose pants, loose shorts over here.
I'll tell you. My kids have been fighting over who helps me pull my pants up. And
amazing.
It's the cutest fucking thing in the world. It's so cute.
They were so like wanting to help, but I was also like, don't touch her, don't touch her, don't touch her.
Ollie was in bed with me and Shane had gone to go get me pulp and I was trying to get up to pee. And this is like the first time that I was trying to get up by myself. And I was like, I don't think I can do it, but I think I'm going to have to wait until Daddy can help me. And he goes, can I help you?
Aww.
Oh my God. I cried.
Yeah.
I sobbed. I was like, wow, what a fucking cutie you are. And I was like, I wish you could help me, bud, but I'm going to try and do it. And so I got up on my elbow and I was trying to push myself up with my arm. And he goes, you're doing it. You're doing it. Go.
I would have just crumbled right there. Nope, I'm not doing it anymore because you've broken me. You've broken my inner child.
He followed me to the bathroom and he was going, go slow. You're doing it. You're doing it. What a great guy. Like, I am a great guy. Thanks, Ollie.
That's beautiful.
Oh, I know. My sweet boy. Anyway, okay, I think that's all I have on my procedure. It's probably half the episode at this point. I was going to say, yeah. This has been my life.
One other thing.
Yes?
Nope, that's all I was going to say.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I know that...
I don't know what we're doing today.
Oh, well, I was just about to say that I know that on our story, I asked if people wanted to do a game night, assumptions, or a Q&A, and game night is winning. And I know I put We're Not Really Strangers, but...
We're going to do a different thing, maybe.
Yeah, because Shane couldn't find it downstairs, and I cannot be bothered to do stairs to go find it.
Nope.
So instead... we're going to answer stuff that you guys sent us, who is most likely to.
Love that.
So
this will be fun.
Who is most likely
out of me and you?
Out of the two of us.
Yeah.
I think this would also be fun to play with our sisters.
I'd love that.
Because, I mean, there's more people to choose between, but yeah. Okay. Who is more likely to sell feet pics?
Me.
Yeah, I agree.
For sure. I'm ready.
I just been waiting to sell these.
Yes.
Who's more likely to shave their head?
Oh, great question. I did say the other day that I was just waiting for
a reason. Yeah.
But I don't think I would actually go through with it.
I don't know that you would either. So I think just because you definitely wouldn't.
That it would be you.
That it would be me.
I would think so, yeah.
Okay.
I would love to. I just know that I have a really weird shaped head. And I see people all the time who say that and then they look gorgeous with shaved heads. I know that won't be me. I know it.
You would look like The Last Airbender with your widow's peak, just like 5 o'clock shadow.
Well, I know because sometimes I'll get out of a pool and it's real slicked back and I'm like, that's not a good look for anybody, but especially me.
Okay. Who's most likely to lick a foot? There's a lot of foot stuff happening.
Lick, like on purpose or a dare? Or
how would that happen on accident?
You just fall mouth first on someone's foot. You've never done this?
No.
Silly question.
Okay.
You
think I'm more likely to lick a foot?
Shane said that was what he wanted you to do, you would do it.
I would guess right now that you've sucked more toes than me.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, then why would I be more likely to?
Because I'm not in that phase of my life anymore. I'm not in the toe sucking phase.
But you're in the feet selling phase?
Yes.
Feet selling, feet pick. You're not selling your actual feet.
Well, how much? What's the price?
Oh, God. This is a bad idea.
Sorry.
I'm going to have more bruises.
I know, I'm so sorry.
The doctor's going to text me and ask for pictures. He's like, what are those? Ciara's here, so sorry. Who's more likely to pop their cat emoji on the sidewalk for money to get sheets?
Yeah, me, bro.
Like Ciara.
I mean, I don't want to, but if I have to.
So far, I'm licking feet and shaving my head. Neither one of us are coming out
I'm just selling my body parts for food and money.
Hey, we've said that's what we do anyway, right?
Yeah, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Who's more likely to bite into an onion?
I think I've done that.
Like before. A raw onion, or is it battered and dipped in shit and we call it bloomin'?
Yeah, great question. I would say probably you deep fried, me regular.
You would eat it regular?
I don't want to, but if like I had to.
Yeah, I don't think I would. I don't think I would.
If I was like starving, I'd eat a raw onion.
Who's more likely to do a tattoo roulette, Ciara?
Yeah, definitely. I don't care what goes on my body.
or comes out of it or in it. Then it's your temple.
His body is.
Her temple is your temple.
My temple got fucked. My temple be fucked up.
Oh, okay. Who is more likely?
Who's more likely?
Who's more likely?
Who's more Loch Ness? Me or you?
Me.
Yeah, right now?
I would literally just see... I would have hold your breath competitions by myself.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. First of all,
I won every single time.
Well, you're not against
I always held my breath longer than me.
That's called a PR, baby. That's a PR.
Hello. Who is most likely to shoplift just for the thrill of it?
You. I wanted to say me, but I remember you, little fucking klepto.
It wasn't for the thrill of it.
Well, yes, it was. You didn't need the shit that you took. I was there. It would be like a fucking...
Allegedly.
No, none of this actually happened.
Allegedly.
It was just in my dreams.
Not from there.
Uh-uh. With mom? With me? With a bracelet?
I did?
Cut this out. That was the first time I ever saw it firsthand. You were like, you walked out and you were like, check these out. You were wearing it.
I was?
Yes. You can cut this, obviously.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, you blacked that out because you were clipped out.
No, I mean, I'll take the store out, but I don't care about keeping that in. Wait a minute.
Me, you, and TT12 Bones. We were all out shopping.
When? I know where we would have been.
Great question. Wait, I want to say it was like for like
the
in
beach?
or something. It was definitely in the summertime.
Hey.
And we walked out of there. You had a long sleeve something on, but shorts. And when we walked out, you were like, check this out. And you had like so many up your arm. And we were like,
is this a true story? Because like, I don't even like bracelets.
That's why I said for the thrill of it. Because we were like, what did you take? You gave some to Taylor.
I did? Okay, here's the thing. Kay and I are discovering some stuff about me in regards to my memory loss with stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm not totally sure that I was present for that.
No. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Now, I do recall other places.
But those I was there for.
Those I was there for. That one I don't recall. Wow. Mm-hmm. Okay, so me. Me. Who's more likely to have your mom make your doctor's appointment?
I would say neither one of us.
I was going to say neither one of us.
No.
It would just never happen.
No. We would rather die
than make the call
or
have
ask
our
my
moms
mom.
do it. Who is more likely to watch a horror movie alone? Probably me.
You. Yeah.
Which I think would surprise people.
Yeah.
I think they would think you would do it because you're into true crime and stuff.
Yeah.
But you don't like watching scary stuff.
No, I don't enjoy getting scared. Like, I enjoy the true crime aspect because I think it's like, oh, this is fucked up that this happened. But like, I don't like jump scares. I don't like shit where I'm looking around like, because now I can't, I'm reading a mystery book right now and I can't enjoy it because every time I put the book down, I think someone's going to be like, bah, right in my fucking face. And I'm like, oh.
I am what you would call hypervigilant. And so I watch movies like that or television shows like that to unfold the plot. Like, I can always anticipate the jump scare before it happens.
I love the plots of them. That's what pisses me off. Scared. It's like, I'm obsessed with the plots. But the jump scares, I'm like, God damn it. Not another one. Now, I will say,
I can always tell when one's coming.
The jump scares I did like were like the ones in Insidious, where there wasn't like creepy music. It was just like something you had to catch in the corner. Like, she was walking by and there was like a little fucking boy dancing in the corner. Buff.
No.
That
Buff?
To me. Buff.
That was a vomit sound and also woof.
Yeah, that to me was like scarier than any like.
Yeah. Well, the only reason I say that is because I have been trying. You guys wanted us to review The Haunting of Hill House. And we can't because Ciara won't watch it.
I'm afraid. And Corey is a bitch. He won't watch scary shit with me.
It's so good.
Okay, all right. I just have to do it.
I would watch it with you.
Yeah, we have to. I have to watch. I love watching scary shit. I cannot watch it together I cannot watch it alone because if I'm with somebody else, I can make it funny and then I can get through it. But if I fucking have to watch it alone and be just sitting in fear,
I just numb myself out.
No. Yeah, well, if I'm fucked up, I can't.
I'm just traumatized.
Oh, that's fair.
Who's more likely to eat ass? Ciara.
Well, not an answer.
You wouldn't eat Corey's ass? How's that make it feel that you would eat someone else's ass but not his ass?
No, I wouldn't eat. No. I was hurt.
Did you hear that? She won't eat your ass.
No, he would never want me to. He would never want me to. Okay. And also, but I'm really close with Corey.
What's wrong with the way you eat ass?
I'm sloppy about it. I'm too close to Corey. Like, I feel like I see what comes out of his butt, and it's stuck on the bottom of my toilet seat.
And you're not trying to get that on the roof of your mouth.
I don't want that near my face.
I'm not trying to make this mouth a toilet seat.
I've seen what you do to our toilet seat. You are disrespectful to our toilet seat.
And I will not have you disrespect my mouth the same way. Okay.
No, I'm not going to eat ass. Don't ask me to. Anyone.
Don't even think about it. Who is more likely to not put a store item back after deciding you don't want it?
Ooh.
I worked retail, so I'm putting that back.
Yeah, I don't. I will. No, I won't. That ketchup is going right behind the noodles. That is someone else's problem.
Oh my God, the amount of times I would find cheese in the bread. I'm like, what? Why?
I'm not just. They had to make a decision.
I guess.
Cheese or bread.
Cheese or bread. Or one time I found like fresh strawberries in the frozen strawberries. They were like, oh, I didn't want these ones. I want the cold ones.
See, I would, if it was refrigeratable, I would take those back. But if it's just something else that's going on another shelf, a dry warm shelf.
A shelf's a shelf. That's what I always say.
I always say. Do you know the other day when I called my dogs, their names are Winston and Frankie, and I go, Wanky, for instance. Get in here. Ow. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Now I want to name a dog Wanky. Sorry.
I'm not even gonna apologize for what my farts smell like. Okay.
That's fair.
All right. Who is most likely to update? Oh, update. I spelt the wrong word. Spelt isn't a word.
I think it is.
Is it?
I mean,
I spelt it wrong.
Whoever spelt it dealt it.
Oh my God. Oh God.
Sorry.
I'm really fucking up my. I'm testing. This is this thing on.
Oh, that was you.
I know. I made myself laugh. Okay. Who is most likely to steal the first dance while at a wedding?
Oh no, I don't think either one of us.
No,
I could never. I'm very respectful.
No,
of
but if you're
people's
asking
big days.
who is going to
make people look at us,
make a scene on the dance floor,
that's
a tie, baby.
Let me tell you, I went
to
a
tag team situation.
Truly, I went to a wedding and I saw the pictures from the wedding. First of all, that photographer did me dirty.
Yeah.
I thought because everyone else looks beautiful and I look like a fucking troll that somebody let out to play. And I was like, you could have caught now. But then I realized when I'm dancing, I make a lot of these faces.
Stank faces.
And so there was really no good way to make me look.
See, my youngest sister Randy one time like addressed my stank face.
Yeah.
And basically told me I don't do it well. And so now I go the opposite. I go full cheerleader performance face. And yeah.
Love it.
And so I look psychotic.
I love that.
Whenever I'm dancing. Okay. Who's most likely to kiss the TV when they see their celebrity crush? As children?
You.
Me. Yeah.
Definitely.
As children, me.
Grown adults?
We would.
Come on now.
Still me.
Fair enough.
Oh my God. Okay. I really can feel my incision like, hey.
Hanging on, but
quit.
Oh no.
Don't say a thread. It is.
God damn it.
Who's most likely to eat something off the ground?
Oh, both of us, I feel. I will not let that stop me.
Pre-COVID, it would probably be both of us. Post-COVID,
you don't do it anymore?
I'm telling you, ever since I could feel germs on me, like I'm real weird about
COVID
it.
fucked me up a little bit too, honestly, now that I think. I'm like real weird about like even today we were at Thanksgiving and like there was people getting just like too close and I'm like
I know. Yeah.
Stay away.
Who is most likely to show up late to a wedding?
Me.
Ciara.
Even if it's my own, I'm probably going to be late 100%. To it for sure.
Mm-hmm. Who's most likely to survive a zombie apocalypse?
You.
Me, because I'll try.
Yeah,
it's not even a competition because Ciara is like, whatever.
If it's a zombie, if I look outside and I see one zombie, I'm goodbye.
Yeah.
I'm done. I throw in the towel.
The zombie comes in Love Island's on. Ciara's just vibing. I've been waiting for you.
Hey, come end me because I don't want to do this. It's too much running. And if my glasses get knocked off, I'm fucked. Yep. So I'm not doing it.
And you can't just have your contacts in all the time.
No, my eyes will be, I don't know.
What's going to take you out first? Your pink eye or the zombie?
That's what I'm saying, and I don't want to find out. I'll take you out first.
I don't blame you. Because you know how to treat you.
Yeah.
Who's most likely to bungee jump?
You.
Me.
I will never, you will never catch, excuse you. Okay. Can I have that? You know what? It doesn't matter.
I love that we both said me and you said you, but if people can't tell our voices apart, they don't know who that is.
Oh, sorry.
Jeri.
It's Jeri.
Me, Jeri.
Yeah, because definitely.
Ciara doesn't do heights.
Fuck no. I won't even climb to the top of a ladder, to be fair. I'm not going to throw myself off something unless it's. Nope.
A zombie apocalypse.
Yes.
Here we go.
That's what I was just going to say.
Of course that's what you're going to say. Who's most likely to get into a bar fight?
Me.
You.
Ciara.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm most likely to diffuse it.
I don't want to, but also I don't want to not.
Yeah.
If you're trying, you'll be sorry. That's what I know.
Tell you that for free. Who is most likely to come up with a spontaneous idea but then get too anxious and back out?
Me, probably. Because you would follow through.
Back out. Yeah.
I would. I love the ideas, but I hate the follow through.
Yeah, which is how I ended up getting my piercing without her.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
you
I didn't invite you. I
You
didn't. That's true.
Because I'm always, you know me, I'm up for a fucking body modification.
You sure are.
So fast.
You are up for something painful being done to your body.
I will make almost no decision, like split second. Yep. I'm like, yeah, I'm down.
Who is most likely to shit themselves during Thanksgiving dinner?
You.
Me.
Yeah, but I almost did today.
I am very, very sensitive to Thanksgiving food.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. I remember one Thanksgiving, I was in the bathroom, the upstairs bathroom. My grandma's house had a bathroom on the main level and then one upstairs. And I was like, I'm not even going to go to the one in the main level because people be using that and I'm going to be in here a while.
This is going to be rough.
Yeah, I was, like you said, disrespecting that porcelain throne.
Yeah.
Who is most likely to commit a crime? Allegedly, I am. If there's bracelets involved.
Well, yeah, her. But anything else? Me.
Ciara. Who is most likely to go skinny dipping? Again,
me.
Ciara.
Yeah, I just like to be naked. I think that nakedness is funny, first of all, and just like freeing, and only when other people who are consenting are around. But normally back in my 20s, they sure were consenting all the time to me being naked. It's skinny dipping. So
who's most likely to give their partner a foot job?
Me.
I was gonna say
what me. Daddy wants, Daddy.
I won't eat your ass, but I will.
I will rub my feet along your dong.
Oh.
Sorry.
It's just this one side.
Yeah. It's where the bruise is, or no?
Well, the bruise is right smack dab in the middle.
I know. I said that, but I could paint it at this point. I've seen it so much.
You know what she looks like.
I do.
I honestly just would want to see if I could.
Yeah, I'm more into the task, than the pleasure part.
Yeah, would it even be pleasurable? Honestly, I think they'd have to like. If I'm speaking like Shane and Corey, I think Shane would really have to focus in order to get enjoyment out of
Corey's would never get hard.
Yeah, he'd be like, "Get your fucking feet off my dick."
But I would just mash it around.
Mash it? You make a biscuits like a kitty cat.
Sorry, I feel like me saying Corey would never get hard. That was rude. I bet if I tried hard enough, you could just pulled one boob out.
You try hard, he gets hard. That's how that goes. Okay. Who's most likely to forget to pick their kids up from school? My dad.
Oh my God, wait. My dad.
Our dads.
Our dad. The amount of times that I'd have to walk back into the principal, actually, it would be like an hour after school and the principal's finally leaving. She's like, "Girls, what are you doing here?" And we're like, "Oh, I don't know." Nobody came for us. She'd be like, "Let's go to the office."
I stayed after so long at preschool. They had special snacks for me. My dad would always forget me. And it was like a running joke.
Me too.
I'm going to talk to Kay about that in therapy. No, it's fine. Although I am hyper vigilant about getting my kid because I'm like, I'm not having a repeat.
Dude, well, that's how I was. And now my kid is like older and sometimes likes to walk. And so I'll just like follow behind him in a car like a weirdo because I don't want to let him fair. But sometimes I almost forget to take because I'm just like used to him like riding the bus or something. I'm not used to having to follow him in my car like a weirdo.
Fair. Who is most likely to bring home? Okay. This says a possum, but I know that possum is spelled opossum. So would that be bring home and a possum?
Are we talking about a possum like a Australian possum? Because those are cute.
There's a difference between American possums and Australian possums?
Yeah, and possums are just Possum. You want to see them? They're so
I would
fucking
love
cute.
to. Who's most likely to bring it home, keep it in the closet, and not tell anyone that you own it?
Probably me.
You think? I had the whole mouse situation.
That's true, but I do that with animals.
That is true.
I had so many cats.
That's true. I would tell everyone that I had it.
Yeah.
That's, I think, the secret part.
Yeah, because I would get in trouble for having it, probably.
I'd get in trouble. Trembling.
Wait. Possum versus opossum. Okay, hold on.
They are cute.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's a tiny.
Yeah, and they got they're like gerbils.
Yeah,
they're like
they almost remind me or flying
like
squirrels, like flying squirrels.
Oh, cute.
Yeah,
okay,
they're really cute.
Who's most likely to buy lottery tickets?
Oh, I just bought some the other day. I didn't fucking
did?
win. Yeah, I tried to manifest that shit. It didn't happen.
I
was pissed.
I used to buy. Can I tell you something? I don't know if I've ever said this before, and I need to stop saying that on the podcast, but I used to get on, what's that website where you can try and win a lot of money and they show up at your house with a check?
I don't fucking know. I didn't even know that was an option.
Publishers Clearinghouse, okay?
I've never heard of this.
You could submit your name, and you could even, play games to get more submissions, and then after they would, close out the time, they would choose a winner, and they would show up at the winner's door with a bunch of balloons and a giant check.
Whoa.
And one day, I was doing this religiously. I would wake up in the morning and I would do it, and then I would do it in the middle of the day. I was desperate to get out of teaching.
Yeah, understandable.
So one day, I knew that was the day that they were pulling the winner. And I was sitting at my desk at school, and they were giving clues as to where they were going. And the clues were it's a state that starts with a vowel, and there was 4 clues, and I'm like, oh my God, they're coming to my school. I was convinced that I was going to walk into the cafeteria and the Publishers Clearinghouse people were going to be there, and then I was going to have an entire assembly for me. And then they updated and posted the picture with the person from Indiana, and I was like, I'm heartbroken.
Fucking Indiana.
I know.
God, it's always Indiana.
It is.
They get everything.
Who's most likely to fart and blame someone else? I will always claim it.
Yeah, I was going to say probably me, because I know you claim it.
Speaking of, yesterday, we were getting into the truck, and Shane was running in the house to just get all the kids' stuff. And when he gets back in the truck, he looks at me and he has this face of just pure annoyance. And now at this point, Shane has been taking care of the kids by himself for 4 days straight.
Right.
And he looks back at both of them in their car seats and he goes, "Who pooped?" And I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, that was me. I farted. I'm so sorry. He started hysterically laughing. He's like, I thought I was going to have to change a diaper after I got them in the seats. I'm like, no, that's just me and my doo-doo butt. Who's most likely to eat ice cream straight from the machine?
Ew, no.
I don't think I would.
No.
Is it my personal machine?
That makes a difference.
Because maybe.
I don't eat out of ice cream machines. They freak me out.
Is that code for eating ass?
Yeah. Straight from the tap.
I even worked at a concession stand where I served ice cream, and I never did that. Well, for sanitary reasons, obviously, but yeah, it never even crossed my mind.
No. I like ice cream in small doses. I'm not someone to just dump my head under.
Here's one. Call a family member out if they misgender someone. Both of us.
Yeah, we've done it.
I call people out if they misgender someone. I call them out if they use a term that is offensive, that they previously probably wouldn't have known was offensive, like you guys have done for us.
Yep.
The other day, Shane said that Forrest was his spirit animal, and I was like, we don't say that.
Yeah. Let me tell you why.
Right. And have that conversation.
Yeah.
And it's the more I do it, the more. What I'm really excited about is that the people I'm correcting, they aren't having that kind of knee-jerk defensive reaction. They're like,
get mad about this.
Yeah. Who is most likely to do the nasty in a highly public place and feel no guilt, shame, or anxiety about it?
Highly public as in like people can see us, because I would never.
Yeah.
I told you, consenting only, especially if there's any kind of sexual or nudity involved. That's key. But if it's like highly public and we're in like a bathroom, maybe. What are we talking about? Is this
a dressing room at Target?
Maybe. I will never do something where like unconsenting people could be involved in any way.
Yeah, like
never.
Your escapades.
No,
sorry.
never.
I'm like readjusting myself. I don't even know if I'm on camera anymore.
There you go. This is fun. I like this game.
Me too.
It's a really good time. I'm learning a lot about you and myself.
I wondered if this was going to be boring, if people were going to... That's why I wanted everyone else to give us the most likely to.
Yeah.
Who's most likely to spill a secret first?
Oh, that's a good question.
To who?
Yeah. Because, yeah. I won't say it to the world, but I'm like, you and Corey, I'm fucking telling.
You don't want, like, at least 4 people to know?
Yeah, don't fucking
tell me.
How good's the secret?
Yeah, sorry. That secret is not just for me.
I can't help it. I love secrets. I fucking love secrets.
Me too, and I want everyone to play.
But I won't tell who it's for, but I will tell. It's like a HIPAA thing, right? Yeah. I won't tell your name. I'm going to tell the story.
Oh, definitely tell the story.
Hey, Mosby, you are wrapped around my mic.
I actually all the way down to the bottom.
I prefer people to not tell me secrets for that. If they're like, I have a secret, can I trust you? And I'm like, no. And then they tell me, and I'm like, what did I just fucking tell you? Why would you say that to me?
Who is most likely to meet a celebrity but accidentally not know who they are?
Me.
You. Yeah,
definitely.
Ciara would.
I am so out of the loop with so many things.
Yeah.
If it's not like one of the 3 things of media I consume.
You would be so in your head about like being weird that you wouldn't even recognize even maybe the hair color of the person you're speaking to.
No, not at all. Who
is more likely to call a rude person in the store? Ciara.
Yeah, definitely. I'm really passionate about that. It's my favorite activity.
Your favorite thing is yelling at people in public.
I go out looking for fucking people being rude to like people who are working. It's my favorite. I'm like, what'd you just fucking say to her?
Especially if it's a guy.
Oh, I love it. And if they're over like 60, it's my favorite.
Oh yeah,
I love to bully elderly men. I'm just kidding.
Allegedly. Who's most likely to start a deep conversation? Me.
Yeah, well,
I think you'll participate.
Yeah, I won't start it because I don't know where we're going or how to get there. Well, but I will come on the journey with you.
I was going to say, I feel like you want to keep things light until you know everyone's going deep. And then you're like, I fucks with being deep as well.
I'm here for that.
Yeah.
But also, do you need me to make it silly for you?
Yeah.
So I'll do that too.
Who's more likely to compliment a stranger? I think also you.
Oh, yeah. I love that. I fucking love compliment. Like, anytime I go...
I'll think it, but I'll be like, don't fucking say anything. They're going to think you're weird.
Yeah, if they hand me something, if you hand me something and I notice your nails and they're not like trolls nails,
mine,
I'll tell you, no, you have nice nails. Like, if you handed me something, I'd be like, oh, I love that nail polish.
No, you wouldn't.
I really would. I appreciate people when they get their nails done because I know that's a thing they do for themselves and they want people, sometimes they don't want people to notice, but I feel nice when people notice my nails are done and I'm like, oh, thank you so much. Yeah. So I like to compliment people on things like that I know they did for themselves to feel good.
We're going to do a couple more.
Okay.
Because we've already been at this for quite some time.
I would say so.
Let's do 5 more.
All
okay?
Right.
You tell me when to stop because there's a lot.
Stop.
Okay. Who is most likely to make new friends on a night out? Probably you.
Yeah.
I don't really like to talk to new people.
But I don't know that it would be a friendship that would last.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's like, a true fact.
We would be friends for that night. We would be best fucking friends for that. You'd be in my wedding for the night.
For that night.
And then I don't know that we would talk anymore after that.
Yeah.
We'd probably talk on social medias. I don't know that we'd ever see each other again. Yeah. And that's a me problem. I'm working on that. Yeah. I really am.
Okay, tell me again.
Stop.
Who is most likely to go completely off the grid and leave the country without telling anyone?
Yeah. Me. I was going to say me at first, but it's definitely you.
It's definitely me.
I couldn't do that. I don't want to go off the grid.
You got too many ties.
I got I'm tied to the fucking grid.
You are. Yeah, no,
I've life.
There was a time there where I was having quite the mentee bee that was gonna
take you off.
Take me off grid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop.
Judge someone in public just a little too loudly.
Oh no, I wouldn't. Well, it depends.
Am I drunk?
And are they being a dick?
Is it a guy?
Yeah. Then probably. Definitely if I'm drunk.
Well, I don't know if it would be judging them loudly. I think maybe it would be drawing attention to their behavior.
Hey.
At an appropriate
you're being
volume.
a dick.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, this is my favorite thing to do. To Corey normally, and then he gets pissed. I'm like, is that guy being a dick right now? But like just a little too loud when someone's being like rude to someone else. Yeah. I'm always like, hey guys, is that guy being a fucking dick or what?
Right? Am I right?
And then he's always like, Corey's like, can you just not here? I'm not trying to deal with this today. But I want them to know, hey, I see you and I know you're being a dick and I know you feel entitled to be a dick, but I want you to know that the rest of us know you're being a fucking dick.
Yeah.
We're not okay
We don't
with
like it.
No.
Okay.
Step.
I think, is this the last one?
No. More. Yeah.
Okay. Who's most likely to accidentally join a cult?
Oh,
Ciara.
Me for sure.
Ciara.
I would say yeah, probably.
But it would definitely be an accident, and then she'd be really excited about it, and she would tell me about it, and then she would be like staring at me, and then she'd go, "This is a cult.
This is a
like,
cult.
Yeah, baby girl."
I'd be like, but everybody's they love me a lot, and she'd be like, it's a trap.
It's a trap. There was a time in your life where you were right for the picking for a cult.
Really, yeah. I think it would be harder to get me in a cult nowadays.
Yes.
But definitely there was a time where I was, they were out there looking, I could have joined any of them.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Stop.
Shart themselves on a road trip.
You.
Me.
For
Jeri.
Sure. Jeri.
I stay sharting. Okay. Yeah. Last one.
Stop.
Say they're going and then quote unquote fall asleep.
I would not quote unquote. I would fall asleep.
I was gonna say there was another one in here that was like, who's most likely to make something lie to get out of doing something.
Ciara.
Ciara. It's also very funny because
better at just saying no and not giving an excuse. I used to think I always had to give an excuse, and so then I would lie because my excuse was always like, I want to sleep instead.
Well, and here's the thing that I've learned. If you tell someone no, or I don't think I can make it, they won't ask you why.
Yeah. They'll
just be like, okay.
Yeah.
I normally thought I had to have a reason why, or like that I had to have a whole story and I had to have an explanation that person was going to accept as a reasonable reason for me to miss. And now I just say, I don't think I can make it.
I can't.
And they won't ask why. Yeah. And it's amazing.
It really is. And you don't have to do things you don't want to do.
Right. And that's the thing. If they do ask me, that's what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to.
Because I don't really want to.
I can't make it because I don't want to.
I don't want to go.
Yeah.
My bed's calling.
And I'm about to pick it up.
Yeah.
Not the bed. That's very heavy. I'm not supposed to lift things. But anyway.
The bed was on it. The bed called me on its mobile.
My favorite thing about Ciara is when she says that she's coming now. And that means that she will get in her car in 15 minutes.
Listen, I'm getting better.
You are. It's like 8 minutes now.
Yeah. Today I texted you as I was leaving my house.
You did?
I don't know. Actually, that's probably not true.
I don't think you did.
I said I was finishing my drink.
Oh, you said you were finishing your drink, and then you said, how long was finishing your drink? Because that was half an hour.
Yeah, it took that long.
Well, we did go out to dinner the other night, and I saw how long it took you to drink a beer. We were all just staring at you to finish.
I like to enjoy it. I'm not drinking to get drunk. I like the sippy sippies.
Mm-hmm.
Drinking to enjoy that beer ski.
What's it? I have that wine from there. Not that I can have it right now, but
we will have to drink that.
We shall.
Yes.
We shall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe next time. When are you cleared to drink alcohol?
I think when I'm done with my antibiotic, which is not too long. But yeah.
Awesome.
I'm feeling great. I really am.
I'm sorry I made you.
That's okay. I do feel like I need to check my incision.
Yeah. I won't be here for that.
Okay.
Unless you
and
need,
neither will you
do you
guys.
need my
Okay.
help?
I don't know.
Okay.
Probably not, but
Well, I'll be here if you need me.
okay. All right. Well, thanks guys for hanging out in my bed. And don't say a fucking thing about my chocolate board, my chocolate headboard.
Not headboard.
Chocolate bar of a headboard.
What if we just pulled it off like
What in
fucking
the
Willy Wonka? Good night.
I wish. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. We love you so much. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, that's not my part. All right.
We're out.
Goodbye.